Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 battle. This is part of the Chaos Tourney set up by Carvon on the Slytherin forums. It's a potluck army list with geographical and timeline filters turned off. We have rolled Germanic foot tribes versus Samnites. So, the Samnites are medium impact foot and lots of it, supporting light javelin and some cavalry support. Rather more cavalry than we have, I'm afraid. Also, somewhat more lights, although it's not a lot more. We at least get archers, or a couple units of archers to make up for it. So, our close order warbands can hold here and here, or we could anchor on here and then just push out. I think that's probably a better call. Okay, loose order warbands. And I think this is going to be a tough fight because the Samnite units are just cheaper. So there's going to be more of them. We do have some heavy hitters in the form of Superior Warband, though. And we're going to get them. I also think I should get some cavalry to stretch the line and make things awkward for my opponent. So 168 points left. Right, let's see. He goes, I go, he goes, I go. It could be a little bit awkward. Could be a little bit awkward, perhaps enough that I want one more loose order warband here. Close order unit again, and we have a very unfortunate 52 points remaining. I don't really want to give up anything that I have here, but I should ditch one of these superior warbands and just grab more close order warbands. Okay, so there we go. So we hold here, we push here, and we can come down from here depending on how he deploys or responds in maneuvering. We have 2 commands to assign, and we will certainly put them on our superior warbands. Well, I should probably have one of these loose warbands here. It's going to be tough. The Samnites are cheaper and they're maneuverable. So we can only hope that our heavy infantry cohesion test bonus helps us out enough in the open. Here we go. First turn to actually move. Eventually. I remain concerned about the sheer number of units a Samnites can bring, and their maneuverability to get flanks on the oh-so-brittle warbands. Okay, so we'll pretty much ignore this until it either wraps around or charges up at us. In the meantime, we'll push hard on the right, as planned. And one thing that might happen is that we might end up just wrapping around one another. Oh, he's going to try to avoid it. Well, we're pretty committed to our strategy, so we'll go ahead. Up you go. Simple enough. Next turn. wonder if he will form up here. That might not be a big deal, just because we have these superior troops who might be able to punch through. Let's send our greetings. And the high ground is ours. Next turn. It's unfortunate. Well, let's continue on then. Go for a charge since we're disrupted. No luck. It's like we might slowly lose the lights battle then, but that's okay. If we waste a lot of the ammunition, our warbands should be immune to missile fire, really. Next turn. Ah, you poor bastards. Is he going to pile everyone onto here and we'll just sit here on our mountains? That's possible. Cover the flank. And run. And that's all there is to do. Next turn. If we hold impact, which we didn't, so it doesn't matter what I was going to say. Okay, so he's not going to hold this either. So what are we doing here? Well, start being annoying. Let's threaten that flank. How bad? It's unfortunate. I don't really want to charge and intervene with my warbands though, because they're likely to pursue if they win and then they'll get wrecked. I'd rather lose my lights and lose warbands. Next turn. Good timing. Never mind. Let's take a slight risk. Go. So we'll extend the line this way. And that, I think, is all we need to do for now. Next turn. Well, that's annoying. Well, at least they'll control lock this unit so that it can't hit us in the flank. And let our lights rest and recover. And that's it. We'll have just tank some rounds here, but they're going to start running low on ammo eventually, and we do have support coming up, so it shouldn't be a huge deal. Next turn. Surprised we lost that impact. Starting to run low on javelins. See where this takes us. Right into nowhere. That could help, perhaps. Not exactly what I was thinking. General up on them. Push that damned hill. And attempt. There we go. There, we'll form a sort of line, and one unit of armored cavalry behind us shouldn't be a deal breaker. Held firm, but they lost so many men that the combat strength modifier is much more substantial now. And I think, well, let's keep this unit here to keep our options open. Next turn. Don't auto break. Thank you. Now I could charge downhill here. The problem is if I beat him badly enough that he gets pushed back, we'll be disordered and he won't. Although we will have height on him still, so it could be worth it, but I'm skeptical. Keep this unit here so it can push either here or here to cover flanks. Pretty good, but I think not good enough to risk anything, really. Give them a shove. See if we charge downhill into these Samnites. We don't, but it does free us up to attack there. Now we need to get more units in that direction immediately. Too bad. It's getting a little bit unfriendly for our cavalry, admittedly. Maybe we can make use of skirmishers over here. Onward. Next turn. Oh, yeah. So he's going to set me up for an automatic cohesion drop here, which could break in, and of course, Warbands are kind of squishy in terms of cohesion checks. Well, that's highly unfortunate. In we go. Here, General up, you're gonna need it. Alright. Put the command on here in the hope that they won't drop below disrupted. It's kind of an iffy plan. We have to charge here or else we'll get flanked. It's looking pretty tough. Next turn. We need to hurry up because the wraparound is coming. We can't prevent it. Oh, you know, I was all worried about this in charge because of it, but I forgot that light troops won't change heavy troops facing if they could get hit in the flank. So I really did that for nothing. Well, for starters. Good. That makes things a little bit easier on this wing. Pin this unit in. Right. Oh, lucky that we held firm there. This is close order, so we're unfortunately locked in at this point. In fact, I've set myself up to get flanked here like a fool. That's pretty unfortunate. Well, rather than just get wrapped around, I suppose I need to start charging and seeing what I can do. They're veterans, so... Damn, I'm running out of time. I just don't have enough units to engage where I need to engage. Next turn. Oh no! Oh, they're gone. This is looking rather bad. We've run out of units to stretch our line with. The Samnites are a good tournament list, I think. Oh yeah. Our death is coming. Well, that's fine then. Get the flank in. Kind of tempted to do that, but that might be just criminally stupid. Let's see what happens when we do this first. Can't complain, I suppose. Let's just be criminally stupid. Go for a flank charge, see what happens. Nothing as expected. Oh, they pursued. How I hate warbands. We have to face one or the other. It's not going to be good either way. We also have to see what horrible thing happens here. Disruption. Yeah, we are going to lose this so hard. But such are the hazards of the Chaos Tourney. Let's just double down then. Next turn. And the flank. Yep. Well, let's keep forging ahead then. I'd like to target this cavalry with lights, or at least harass them. We can't charge, unfortunately, because we'll get hit in the flank here. We probably would not survive the disruption. Well, I am tempted, because then we could get a flank off on this unit right away, but I think we ought to wait. In the meantime, this whole force is going to dissolve, so we might as well get some charges in. This is just dreadful. He says he's not optimistic, but I don't think he realizes just how much of an advantage he has here. Okay. I guess we'll keep destroying this segment of his army and maybe form a new line here? That'll have to be it. This unit is doomed as well. They were too slow. It's looking quite bad. I was hoping to pick them off. Alright, onward. Next turn. Go. Now we're at 31 to 29. We'll lose 4% more when this unit is destroyed. Put us around 35%. We're lucky one of these units will rally up at some point. Yeah, run away. Do we move to intercept? It's kind of dangerous. Might as well get them out of the way. Or not. Well, there we go then. Interesting. Oh, this unit has to either turn around. I think it basically has to turn around, which will doom it. But we can't run this way. So we turn around. Everyone else, though, is going to flee to flatter and safer territory. While my lights proceed to accomplish absolutely nothing. Okay, still looking pretty bad. Next turn. That's too bad. That was to be expected. Do we frag or stay disrupted? We frag. Any rallies? That would be nice. No. Well, let's get our light javelin horse over here and see if we can't break this unit again. General up and charge in there. Good. Prepare to cover and prepare to flank. Uh-huh. How bad? Quite bad. Let's go for the frag and then see if we can't... No. Keep running. And we're gonna have to do something dangerous and charge in here. Next turn we can get a flank on them. But at this point, we're running out of options. Right? That's it. Next turn. Ooh. Okay, alright. That might seal my fate then. So I don't think I can catch that unit, and now I can no longer break that unit. We'll need rallies of our own to survive this, I think. Good. Better. Run! Pursue. Oh, we're not close enough. We have to zonal control lock and disorder ourselves. Better and better. Damn. Very grim. Very grim. Next turn. All we can do now is play for time. Hopefully we'll bounce them here. Yep. Who rallied? I have no idea. It's kind of annoying. Well, alright then. Doesn't do any good because they were already disordered, unfortunately. No dice. Okay. And we'll get flanked here as well. And this unit won't bounce because it's pinned in, so you'll charge in, disordered or not, and then hit me in the flank. Now we have to turn and accept getting flanked by that unit. It's all quite ugly. Wheel about as if we're going to rally, which is possible. That's it. 6 turns left. Can we survive? Next turn. And there's the flank. Another flank. He's covered there. To hold for 5 turns, that seems very unlikely. Well, lock them in. Kind of panic this cause. Ooh. How unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think we're going to hold for 5, but we'll try our best. Next turn. We're down 9 and there's more bad news to come. I don't know what's going on. Oh, we were up 9, and now we're down 6. It's generally not a good sign when you don't know what's going on. Alright, how much do we panic? Probably quite a bit with warbands. Nope. Hold firm. Well, that'll help us for not that long. Maybe we can hunt this frag unit down. Though, this must be close to auto-braking, right? They're veterans though, so it's going to take a bit more work. It's not looking good. Probably set that every turn for 10 turns now. Next turn. Oh, salt in the wound. Which way will they run? Oh, very inconvenient way. Oh, well, that helps us hold on a little longer. So does that, although it doesn't help our actual combat chances because we're still disordered. Oop, hopefully we bounce that. Oh, we don't bounce that, which is very unfortunate. Okay. Can hope our numbers prevail here. Oh, that helps. We're going in then. All right. We'll just get locked in by this unit, unfortunately. 3 turns? Can we avoid losing 20%? Don't think so. Next turn. Pushback is good. Now we're in open ground, but we're disrupted, so... Ooh. That wasn't even a flank attack. Alright. Can we force a break? Maybe. Not quite, it seems. Two turns left, but I don't think we're going to make it 2 turns. There's too many flank attacks and disrupted units. Yep. And that's all we can do for now. I guess we can say why not. Next turn, and quite possibly the end. Hold firm. Good. Not that it really matters. There we go. That's plus 25, so that should be the end. Unless I get some kind of weird rally right away. Oh, it's not quite over. I mean, this turn it should be. There we go, 26%. We almost made it too, one turn left, what a shame. And there we go, that should be the end. So, what happened? Well, I think one thing, I think the Samnite army is a very good army for this matchup. Not to take anything away from Ratius's victory, he had to maneuver well to use them. But basically, you know, these 42-point average Samnite foot are on even terms with my 58-point loose order warband until they start to take casualties anyway. On top of that, they are maneuverable. So my plan was to hold this slope, push here, and fight somewhere here. And ITS wisely said, no thank you, and used his superior maneuverability and larger number of units to shift around and wrap around. And I just could not prevent the flank attacks and automatic cohesion drops on this hill. And I was also unable to rapidly take advantage of any gains here because my best troops were close order. He could sort of plop down in the rough and slow me down. So, yeah, I mean, I think a matchup between these two armies would tend to go for the Samnites, maybe on a more open battlefield. Or, of course, if ITS had stood its ground here for some reason, I certainly would have won. I think on a more open battlefield, the Germans could have a chance, but the larger number of units that are 18 points cheaper was always going to be a problem. And ITS took full advantage, and skillful advantage of the tools he had to work with. So, well done to him. This has been another match in the Chaos Tourney. Hopefully my last defeat in it. Good game. Till next time.